Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm on that bullshit again.
Let me tell y'all a little story about me. In the boxing world, my name is Mr. IOTBA. The acronyms for IOTBA is
Mr. Undeniable, hold up. Mr. These boys can't touch me.
If you do, bet I ain't got shit to prove. Boo does go tooth, little Bruce, smile sharp enough to choose. Bang, bang, right through your cool. Walking like a rumor with a pulse. Lip curl sweeter than your cold. My eyes say try me and you freeze like salt. Got your huggle. You wanted that smoke, I'm the whole damn stack. Got your huggle. Step up, I'll clear the room. You're daisy if you do, you're daisy if you do.
R-U-L.
All aces in my hand, better back. Tongue sharp like a tag, hit a click, clack. You wanted that heat, now it's time to meet the sun. No shade, just black. Walk slow, silver in my lap. Halo, crooked heart attack. Say your piece, talk that trash. I turn every word to glass. Cut deep.
Oh shit, it's your boy Mr. IOTBA. I'm touching down from that 2, 1, 4, and I'm on that bullshit again. I'm on that bullshit today, right? Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I was scrolling up my articles, and what do I see? So see, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I must address the bullshit. R-U-L. Truth. Man, shout out to everybody that heard from that 214 to across the states, to across the pond. Salute. Man, this is RD, aka Ray from Dallas. I want to salute everybody out here, right? Damn. Boy. Man, I know it's on break right now. But shit. Been watching the beautiful Melanie Little since I got up. I don't know when they're going to start back. But, man, this dude testimony right here. Oh, my. Oh, wait. Now, it's understandable what a lot of people are saying about this guy. Right, shout out to the beautiful Grove. So yeah, I just want to recap on this, man. Let's go.
I'll just remind him. Yes, sir. You can take the stand, sir. Good morning, reminding you that you're still under oath from yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All set, Mr. Kelsey.
Thank you. Sir, I just had a couple more questions for you. The firearm that you used on the 30th, what happened to it after you left the residence?
So I secured the scene, and then once more officers showed up, they relieved me, and the chief had me walk with him to his car, and he took my firearm.
What's up, baby? I know the beautiful Melanie Little on, that's who I'm watching, but I just want to try to recap this as quick as I could. I know they're on the break, but I've been watching the beautiful Queen Melanie all morning. But I was mind-boggled off this now. Oh, we. Yeah, oh, we.
You talked about Kelsey Fitzsimmons. Do you see her in the courtroom today?
I do.
Can you point to her and describe an article of clothing that she's wearing?
She's wearing a sweater.
May the record reflect she is identified.
Oh, I didn't even know Erica was live. Shout out to the beautiful Erica. Shout out to the beautiful Grammy. You know, yeah, man, salute to Erica. You know, she a big dog. You know, we rocking with her. I didn't even know they was live. And, you know, like, whoop-de-whoop. So, yeah, salute to the beautiful Erica. Shout out to the beautiful Grammy in the building, too. Love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Cross-examination.
Ooh, I gotta roll up some shit to this, boy. This shit right here had me lit. I was like, and you know, Melanie Little be stopping at this shit.
May I inquire?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Before we get into the case,
And she was pissed, boy. She had me rolling.
are those glasses AI recording type glasses?
No.
Okay. So you're not recording anything, right?
Absolutely not.
Let's go to June 30th at Kelsey Fitzsimmons' house? What time did you get there?
I think right around 6 or 5:30. 6
The upshot of that visit was that when you got there, you didn't secure the firearms, did you?
No, we didn't.
And you, collectively, meaning the three of you brought the guy getting the restraining order to the
Shout out to Donkey in the building.
correct?
Hold up, now this is what I don't get, because y'all know I've been up trying to do my research on this, because now I'm starting to get a clear picture. This ain't about if, you know, Kelsey should have full custody of her child back. We understand she ain't fit for that shit. Shout out to the beautiful madame. This is about this Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker, right? And his actions. Man, I'm telling y'all, right? This ain't about if Kelsey is fit as a mother right now, she deserves it, but no. This is about what this son of a bitch did right here.
I'm aware that Justin was en route. That was Lieutenant Daly when he made arrangements.
Man, Donkey, man, y'all never gotta be sorry, man. And listen, I'm praying for y'all. Hope everything good. Don't ever be sorry. If you ain't here, you know, because when I see you, man, I'm happy to see you regardless. And, you know, sometimes, you know, people can't, you know, we still live regular lives, so I get it. Man, I just be happy for whoever here, and then when y'all come back, man, we go through shit, man. Don't need to explain to me. I'm just happy to see you. Much love, Donkey.
With Justin.
So you're saying that was, sorry, finish your answer.
Justin Allen.
That was your, that was not your part of this incident?
No, it wasn't.
And you're saying that
Oh, look at this big nose. I don't like this motherfucker. Look at that noise they doing. Fuck, man. What is that noise? Let me stop that shit until they get back talking shit.
I want the jury box to be empty, so I just want to have the gentleman move. Sorry about that, sir. We'll make room for you.
Man, much love to you, boy. For real.
And just 1 second, Mr. Brado. All set, Mr. Brado. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Thank you. So
Oh, sorry, boy. Okay.
when did you become aware that Justin Elaine was coming to the house?
I wasn't aware.
Oh, hold up. Now, I was watching Melanie Little. This one, I was starting to get pissed. Right, not at this part, because it came back. I was pissed, but Melanie was pissed. But Melanie be hyping us the fuck up over her. But Melanie be having me on one. Shout out to the beautiful Melanie. I ain't lying to y'all. Boy, the beautiful Melanie Little, when she said, oh, this is she said, oh, this is the PO. This is something like she said, the dirtiest PO. Oh, she was pissed.
Oh, when you were there?
No.
You were aware that he came in and was walking around the house?
No.
You were not?
No.
Okay. You go upstairs with Kelsey and with Officer Houston, correct?
Yep.
Officer Houston leaves to see who's coming in downstairs?
There was another woman that was causing a scene with Lieutenant Daly, and
The question was, did Houston go downstairs?
he did, to mitigate what was going on downstairs, is what my belief was.
Oh, what your belief was, huh, motherfucker?
You were with Kelsey when she had gone into her bedroom, correct?
Yes.
Then you went down the stairs to see what was going on.
No.
You took some steps down the stairs.
I did not.
Damn.
Your testimony is that you stayed on that landing.
Yes.
Isn't it true you left Kelsey alone in that room for a period of time?
No.
Oh.
You're serving an order on someone who's your colleague, correct?
Correct.
It's fair to say that this restraining order service isn't exactly going by the book.
Okay, I'm gonna say this on record just in case. You know, since I don't see her right now, I'm gonna tell you again. Mo was right again. She was telling me about this. I wouldn't deep dive into where I had a choice, but the way she was breaking it down to me, she was right again. This motherfucker right here is in my melody voice a POS.
And from my past experience, it is.
Well, the guns are floating around out there.
Actually, Kelsey had stated the guns were downstairs in the basement in the safe.
I didn't ask you what she stated.
Yeah, he ain't asked you that, bitch ass.
Thank you. So The guns are still floating around. You're serving a colleague. The guy comes to the house who's got the order. It's fair to say this isn't exactly a garden variety service of a restraining order, is it?
That's,
Yeah.
It's inaccurate?
yes.
Okay. And this is just
Oh,
another
this-
day for you?
No, it's not.
So in fact, you were working, right?
Yes.
You get a call from Houston.
Yes.
He tells you what the plan is, correct?
Yes, he said that,
I didn't ask you what he said.
Yeah, he ain't asked you
Plan is
that.
correct.
no. He asked
He
me to meet up with
didn't.
him.
He told you that Kelsey's ex-fiance got a
Oh,
restraining order and that you had to serve it, get her firearms, and get the baby, didn't you?
Not on the phone, no.
oh,
And you said to Houston on the phone, whatever he said to you, your answer was, sounds good. Right.
No,
That's not what you said.
I don't remember what I said to him.
Okay. Well, that's what you told the grand jury, isn't it?
objection. The fuck you objecting for?
So you can restate there and redirect.
We'll get to it. We'll circle back
And I
on all
prefer
this.
that both sides show a witness what they're referring to when they're trying to.
I will, Your Honor.
I don't understand. If you know you said that to a grand jury, why the fuck is the prosecutor
Questions about your
objecting?
relationship with Kelsey.
Oh, wait.
You said that you didn't know her well.
That's correct.
Jay
You said that she
Cornish,
was on maternity
the
leave.
Lou.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And you also said that you got along well with her, right?
For the time, I think we went to 1 or 2 calls together. I worked a completely different shift, so. We got along when we went to calls, yes.
Did you get along well with her or not?
oh yeah, did you
Well,
get?
I really didn't have an opinion. I didn't
Oh.
have a chance to really get to know her.
do you know Maureen Teresi, your neighbor?
Maureen Teresi.
You gave her your opinion of Kelsey, didn't you?
Oh,
I don't remember.
You called her a whack job, didn't you?
I don't recall.
oh, he don't recall, boy. Now this the part Melanie had me going ape shit. yeah, baby. This is when Melanie had me going ape shit. When he said this and she started talking about only in Massachusetts, she started talking about Parker and the whack job. These motherfuckers got that shit to come. What's up with these fucking bossy only in Massachusetts fucking police? Is everybody a fucking whack? Oh my God, Melanie is the best, boy. Whoa.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bradley, I missed the question. Can you state
Sure.
it again?
So I asked him if he knew
Yeah,
Maureen
deja
Teresi, his
vu.
neighbor.
Yeah,
And-
Massachusetts.
I said that he gave his opinion of Kelsey to his neighbor, and that he called her a whack job. And then you can answer again, sir. What was your answer?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
He
Right.
don't
Possibly
recall.
you called her a whack job to your neighbor.
It's possible.
Oh, it's
That's what I really
possible,
think about
bitch.
Kelsey is that she's a whack job.
After she tried to kill me.
Oh,
And at
here,
the time,
oh,
you and
that
your
what Melanie was saying. Oh, shout out to her. Every time this bitch ass Colonel Sanders, KFC Kentucky Fried Original Chicken eating motherfucker was talking about answering the question. Yeah, because he tried to kill me. She said he was steady trying to get that in. And she said what's so good about that was saying because it's not a jury trial, so that would be significant. These bitch ass fucking, oh.
Voted for Bear, didn't you?
No.
Well, let's see. You told the state police that the job was to section her, didn't you?
It was spoken about that if she reacts badly during the restraining order, she may have to.
Oh, it was spoke for this section where, oh man, Melanie was lit. Just remember, y'all seen it today. We all watched Melanie. But the section, oh, Bradle. shout out to Mark Bradle. Hold up, my bad. Y'all know y'all made fun of me. Tim Bradle. Boy, hold up. Shout out to Tim Bradle.
Well, that's what you said, that you had pre-planned that you were going to section her.
It wasn't
Job was to
pre-planned.
section her, isn't that what you said?
No, that's inaccurate.
So-
Hold on one second. Let me just go through some ground rules. You need to wait until the question is complete because we can't have two folks talking over one another.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks very much. Go ahead, Mr. Bradley.
And also, you raised quite a lot of concerns about where Kelsey parked her car, correct?
Yes.
And you suggested at one point that you could box her in and take her into custody with respect to the car, right?
Yes.
So you were thinking that she was going to need to be sectioned, that she was a
Oh,
whack
you didn't
job,
see
and
Melanie?
that she needed to be boxed in and placed into custody, right? And that's what a state of mind, Your Honor.
He has testified that he thought she was a whack job before he went.
Overruled.
Overruled, bitch.
Those are all things that were in your mindset, weren't they?
No.
Well, you said them, right?
That's inaccurate.
Sectioning her,
It was brought up by my lieutenant that she may have to be sectioned
and you told the state police that part of the job was to section her.
if she were to be sectioned.
You didn't say that part to the state police, did you?
I don't recall.
You don't recall.
And so
Man.
With respect to the car, you testified in such a manner that you're suggesting that there was some suspicion attached to that, right?
Can you rephrase?
Yeah, you're suspicious of the fact that she parked the car 150 yards away, you said.
Yes.
So
Now, why the fuck would he be suspicious? She parked her car 150 miles away. What the fuck is wrong with this beady eye AI glasses he got in to record? Them AI, I don't give a fuck when nobody, I mean, they probably ain't because the court gonna check him. But why the fuck is he suspicious? She parked 150 miles away. And bitch, I thought you didn't know her that good. Pussy.
your mindset is that she's evading something or she's up to something?
Well, my training and experience, the distance of where she parked her car from her house and having a baby, and also her behavior in the past where her car was always parked in the driveway.
Her behavior in the past when it was always, I thought you didn't know her. You lumpy nose bitch. I thought you didn't know her. Behavior, boy, Melanie had me on one. Shut the pretty cookie.
I knew where she lived, and I patrol the town, so I have to drive by her house.
So she parks in the school next to her house.
Yes.
What are you thinking she's going to do?
I don't know. I don't know what her mindset was.
So you're speculating about any suspicion that's attached to that parking job, right?
I was just suspicious about that.
You was just no, bitch. Are you speculating? You look like the fucking mustache hair is just crawling all under your lip in your mouth, you pasty talking motherfucker. Was you speculating, bitch? You just said about her in the past. Boy, this fuck. I'm telling you, boy. Oh my.
So she's in the house. You know she's in the house.
No, I don't.
You go to the house. You knock on the door. Daly knocks on the door. She comes out like a regular mom, holding the baby, wearing sweats. Hair's probably in a ponytail. Opens the door.
Yes.
Right. So at that point, do you let go of your suspicions about where she parked the car?
I was still curious as to why she parked her.
He was still curious. You still forehead motherfucker. What the fuck was you still curious? Man, we seen the video. Kelsey came out proper, right? Even though it's no video evidence, you could tell she came out proper. It wasn't no static. And this bitch talking about he was still suspicious. No, bitch, I'm suspicious of you.
Car over 150 yards away.
Well, you're looking at it through your own lens as an investigator. Isn't it possible that there's 100 other possibilities in her life that maybe she parked there for some other reason?
Could be. I don't know. Again, I don't know what her mindset was.
Could be. You don't know what her mindset was, but you were suspicious. Bitch, you was an officer. You supposed to think of everything. What's up with you dumbass cops in Massachusetts? You bitches are the dumbest cops in the world. Is what I'm saying. The dumbest, let's do it right. The dumbest cops in the world come from Massachusetts. They got to be winning that clear cut, no debating.
So you go in there, and you are the only officer who has tactical gloves on when you go in there, correct?
They're neoprene gloves, yes.
Neoprene, bitch. Look, neoprene these nuts. He asked you what type of you the only officer with the glove. He didn't ask you what fucking texture they was, you stupid fucking idiot.
So you're ready for anything, right?
It's past practice with me after work.
Oh, past practice. No, bitch. You put your gloves on when you know it's going to be some action, bitch. And I seen that video of you. You was the only motherfucker I seen walk around that corner with his chest stick out with your gloves already on, oh.
For so long. I tend to glove up for sanitary reasons. I knew we were going to have
sanitary reasons. So you, boy, I'm looking at your fucking, boy.
To handle her firearms, so I didn't want to get any of my prints or anything on them.
Oh, remember that? Handle her firearm. He didn't want to get any prints on them. But bitch, I remember Melanie Little telling me about your whore ass and what you did after the fact. But it's gonna get there.
Well, you said you took them off fairly quickly when you got in there.
Yes.
See?
And at what point did you take them off?
Right before she handed me the baby.
So you hadn't yet touched the firearms, and you took them off. So that plan about not getting your prints on the firearms.
You didn't know her that good. She handed him the baby. Out of the other two officers was in there, she handed them to you. You off-brand Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker. She handed them to you. And matter of fact, KFC sucks.
Didn't pan out, did it?
I didn't want to hold the baby with those gloves. They're pretty dirty.
Yeah, he called them the
while we're talking about holding the baby, it's fair to say that.
Hold up, why the fuck would a cop put on some dirty, man, never mind.
Kelsey Fitzsimmons the 3 cops standing there, had her baby, and she's the one that chose to give it to you. Isn't
Yes.
that right? You didn't ask for it. Daly didn't order her to give it to you. She, with whatever her mindset was, chose you to take her baby. Isn't that right?
That's correct.
And she chose you to take a bottle and feed her baby, right?
That's correct.
And then this
I ain't gonna front, like I'm talking shit, but like I don't eat KFC all the time like that. But once in a while, I go get me some KFC. I ain't gonna lie, I apologize. The original Colonel said, I'm just mad at this off-brand looking motherfucker. Like you, what? I ain't gonna go there like regular, but like 1 time a year, 2 times, I might go to KFC. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I apologize. Shout out to the beautiful Christine.
5 minutes before you say she tries to murder you, right?
That's correct.
Now, you said that you felt that the baby couldn't be comfortable because you had your vest on. So it wasn't comfortable and you wanted to give the baby off to someone else, right?
That's correct.
Fair statement?
Yes.
He held the baby up because his vest wasn't comfortable. Mother, you stupid bitch. You stupid. Oh my God. Oh.
Well, that's not what you said prior, is it?
Well, I like to have my hands free as well. I don't like my hands tied up.
That's what you said the last time, right? That when you spoke with the state police, that you didn't like having anything in your hands. It was really a tactical reason why you gave the baby up, right?
No, it wasn't a tactical. I just didn't want to be holding the baby.
Isn't it tactical that you want to have your hands?
Oh boy, this is what. Oh my God, boy. Hey, look, I don't type in many little chat, but boy, they was on fire at this part.
Free to deal with anything you have to deal with at this?
I want to have my hands free on every call.
What's wrong with the word tactical? Why isn't that tactical?
Can you rephrase that?
Pretty
What's wrong with the word tactical?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it apply? Because I said it?
I'm sure it can apply.
No, it ain't argumentative. You losing your hair from the forehead, motherfucker. Like Braylon said, why is it tactical? Because I said it. Oh, you don't want to. Man, this is. Oh my God, bro.
Why doesn't it apply?
I'm sure it could apply. Sure.
So for tactical reasons, you gave up the baby.
Oh yeah, I
That's what you
love
said here at this trial,
Popeye's
isn't it?
donkey. Number one spot.
I don't recall what you. Can you rephrase that?
Well, here at the trial, you said that the baby couldn't have been comfortable and you wanted to give the baby off, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And you didn't say anything about wanting to keep your hands free for tactical reasons, right?
It wasn't asked.
You were asked what happened repeatedly, and you had every opportunity to talk about it, didn't you?
Sure.
And you left it out.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose. These bitches say not on purpose. These fucking messy choosers, the worst police in the world. They always say not on purpose, not sure, I don't know. But it is a fucking joke.
We'll see.
Mr. Brado, comment like that doesn't help the police.
Sorry, Your Honor, motion to strike.
You're moving to strike your own comment?
I
He
am.
didn't even have to. See what I'm saying? Brady, like, yeah, come on.
Forthright of you.
Can you have a moment?
Yep, take your time.
And look at him looking at the judge. What Colonel Sanders and the fucking judge talking about? He sure was looking at him today, asking him, them women are looking beautiful at that table today. I remember one part he said, boy, that Courtney lady, I think that's her name, that's what Melanie said, boy, she got mad as fuck.
So your testimony here was that you didn't get the whole plan from Officer Houston on the phone, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And my suggestion that your answer about the thing in sort of a matter-of-fact way was, okay, sounds good. And you disagree that you said that, right?
I don't disagree. I just don't recall.
You don't recall?
You don't recall.
That you were asked, page 36. Who did you get a call from? Officer Houston. And what was that call about? Is the next question. And your answer was, he had asked me if Lieutenant Daly reached out to me. I said no. Officer Houston said, hey, can you meet me at the CCC, which is a little grade school behind the Atkinson School. He said, we have to serve papers to Officer Kelsey. I said, okay, sounds good. And I drove over to that location and met up with him, right? And you knew those papers were a restraining order for Kelsey to give up the baby, give up her guns, lose her job, brought by her fiance, right?
I had no idea what.
Oh my God, he had no idea. Ooh wee, this lying son of a bitch. I had no idea. Like, what type of fucking cops are you if you bitches never know?
what was entailed in the restraining order at that time.
At what point did you learn the job here?
As far as the restraining order,
As far as this job you were going to do at Kelsey's house?
what job?
The restraining order service? Taking
He
the
said, what job? Now, this one, Melanie Littles flipped. And I flipped too. Because, boy, I'm telling you, she the one who christened me into this trial shit, right? So when she flipped, I flip even harder. What job? Boy, you should have seen the twerk in her neck when he said, what job? Boy, she was on fire. Boy, shout out to the beautiful people. Boy, Melanie, the beautiful Melanie, you should have seen the twerk in her neck when this motherfucker said, what job? Boy, I went crazy.
baby, finding the guns,
When I met up with
sectioning her,
Officer
boxing her in.
when I met
putting
up
her
with
in
Officer
custody.
Houston.
Don't talk when I'm
I'm
talking.
talking, bitch. Ooh, let me go. Oh, wait.
Right? And you knew those papers were a restraining order for Kelsey to give up the baby, give up her guns,
Oh, yeah, Donkey.
I had no,
brought by her fiance, right?
I had no idea what was entailed in the restraining order at that time.
Hey, Donkey. I was there too. I just don't really comment. I don't comment at all in the little. I just be on there watching her because I be focused. Boy, she went. Boy, oh my God. Her face, the red. Oh my.
At what point did you learn the job here?
As far as the restraining order,
As far as this job you were going to do at Kelsey's house?
what job?
What
The
job?
restraining order service, taking the baby, finding the guns,
When I met up with
sectioning her,
Officer
boxing her in.
when I met
putting
up
her
with
in
Officer
custody.
Houston.
Don't talk when I'm talking, sir.
Whew.
Boxing. Sorry.
Let's not argue that.
Boy, you don't talk when I'm fucking talking. But I want to see how the lawyer you know gonna react to this, because yesterday, Cuz talking about, he said he was believing. I respect the lawyer you know, but I want to see what Cuz gonna have to say tonight about the way this motherfucker testified. Because lawyer you know was talking about, oh, I believe him. He was a believable witness, not to say whoop-de-whoop. You know, but I want to see what the lawyer you know gonna have to say to this tonight. Oh, I can't wait.
Just ask your questions. If you just wait to answer until he's done.
Shout out to the beautiful Emma Rose.
So you asked me what the job was. So my suggestion is that the job is serving the restraining order, going to get the baby, finding the guns. You thought about boxing her in and taking her into custody. You thought about sectioning her. That job.
When I met up with Officer Houston behind the CCC,
And at that point, you knew what you were getting into, right?
after he explained what was going on, I was pretty shocked.
Pretty shocked.
In all of the statements you've made prior
Oh,
to being here yesterday and today, you've never said that you were pretty shocked about anything.
never.
I don't recall.
And you don't
You weren't
recall.
shocked. You were treating this like a video game, weren't you?
Boy, Brady was a fucking surgeon. You wasn't shocked. You was treating this like a video game. You high-powered SWAT in the army, you know, mister. Oh, Brady was so good today.
Well, your first answer is, sounds good, like it's any other day, right?
As to
Oh,
meeting up
you did,
with him
madam?
behind the CCC. Yep, sounds good. See you there.
Sounds good to meet up, okay.
I mean, I ain't mad at you, madam.
Let's talk about the bed
Yeah.
and the shots.
Yeah, that part. Oh, I could wait till I get there.
Here in court, you said that those shots were in rapid fire
Rapid succession. Yes.
and like a boom, boom.
Yes.
No, that's not what you said to the state police, though, is it?
That was 8 months ago, right around there. I don't recall. I said I shot twice, possibly.
You told the state police that you pulled the trigger. This is 1232 audio. You told the police that you pulled the trigger once. You said the word once. And then you said, I kept giving commands. And then you said, I pulled the trigger again. That's a completely different scenario than two shots in rapid succession, isn't it?
Man. Now this, when I heard, I was like, oh, this dude is a son of a bitch and a piece of shit, right? Like a rapid succession, boom, boom, and then you talking, boom, boom, for a sec. What the fuck is this? Break him down, Brady.
As far as the time frame, I was trying to be
Yeah, like a bitch, like
Trying to
Mary
recall.
B say, yeah.
the event as best as
Oh,
possible.
you was?
But, rapid succession, you pull the trigger, pull it again. Yes, I pulled it twice.
We know that, dummy.
So that was July 3rd, right after this incident, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
So it's fair to say that talking then it's right after the incident. Now you're here in court. Both of those propositions can't be true, can they?
Ooh, shit. Timmy. If y'all know Tim Duncan, he known as the best power forward of all time, and they talk about his fundamentals. Boy, how Timmy Bradle is fundamentally breaking Colonel Sanders down. Oh my.
The proposition, I'll rephrase it. The proposition that you said here in court, that you made 2 shots in rapid succession,
Yes.
and what you said on July 3rd, 1 shot, giving some commands,
Emma, I
another
see
shot.
that. I see that
Both
too.
of those things can't be true, can they?
Okay.
They can be true.
They can be true.
Yes.
Well,
So
how can
rapid
both of them
succession,
be
and what?
true?
You talk really fast before the second shot.
Oh, I was given commands. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm asking you about this particular passage, this particular thing. Here you said you made 2 shots in rapid succession.
Yes.
You painted a different picture on July 3rd, didn't you?
No.
You shot, you gave commands, and then you shot again.
That's
How
not
can
true.
that be rapid succession?
Because that's how it went in rapid succession.
You disagreed with me that it was a boom boom.
Yes.
So where's the time for the commands between the shots?
As I'm yelling them.
Well, that's not what you said. You said you pulled the trigger once. I kept giving commands. I pulled the trigger again.
Yes.
So they're 2 different assertions, aren't they?
No.
For
You
real,
gave a
Duncan.
statement on July 3rd to
For
the
real,
state
this
police,
is-
right? A recorded statement.
Yes.
You testified yesterday and today.
Okay, Emma, yeah, I'm gonna be watching it. Thank you.
What was your preparation like for this case? To come in here and testify.
I met up with Mr. Gubitosi.
Mr. Good, that's how you go
How
told
many
you.
times?
I believe twice.
Bitch, stop lying. Bitch, stop lying. Stop lying, you big nose bitch. Stop lying. I believe twice. You bitches know y'all be meeting with each other a whole bunch of times and shit. You big nose, bumpy nose. Oh.
And when did that? When were those meetings?
Yeah, drop the gun. Exactly, donkey.
Last Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
And the one before.
Exactly. And Brado got to that J. Cole. Why didn't he tackle her? Like, he is not, man. But I'm being honest, I don't fucking trust this judge either. Everybody saying he a good judge. I don't give a fuck. I see how they do down there in Massachusetts. I don't trust them. Sorry. Until I see that they going to do the right thing. I don't trust none of them.
I can't remember.
And when did you start prepping your testimony?
On this past Thursday.
Well, you probably started prepping your testimony about 5 minutes.
So he
after the
acting
shooting.
like justice level.
When was the first time you were questioned about what happened?
I think July 3rd.
So everyone left you alone until July 3rd?
Time to get that story together, huh? But how would they leave somebody alone who just shot somebody in the chest? That's stupid. Yeah, I don't trust none of these motherfuckers
You
down
were
there.
upstairs with Kelsey. She kept giving you things and asking you to take them downstairs, didn't she?
That's correct.
And she did that with Houston as well, right?
Yes.
So it's fair to say that she was trying to get you away from her, right?
I don't know what her mindset was. I wasn't going to leave her alone.
Ooh, you dumb, ignorant bitch. And you say you weren't going to leave. You didn't know what her mind, like now it's starting to make sense. Yesterday I was understanding, but like, why wouldn't she just do that? Like, whoop-de-whoop if they left. Now I'm listening to this dumbass dude talking about he don't know what her mindset was. Bitch, he didn't ask you what her mindset was. He said, was she giving you stuff to take down?
Sure, let me ask you a better question. The effect of that would have been, if you took things downstairs, that you would have left her.
Yes, that's correct.
That's not
Oh.
consistent with her trying to kill you, is it? She's trying to get rid of you.
Can you ask that question again?
Can you ask the question, bitch? The fuck you mean? Can he ask the question? Like yesterday, you were so lolly. Like today, can you ask the question? You can't. Do you understand English?
Remove you from the area where her gun is not consistent with her trying to kill you, is it?
At that point, no.
Duh.
So let's get into the incident here. What do you say happened? You say that Kelsey went into her bedroom after being in the baby's room, correct?
Yes.
She, you don't go in the room, right?
No, I stayed at the very top of the stairs, right before the door frame.
So it's fair to say you're on the landing, the top of the stairs, looking into the room.
That's correct.
And the room's got a lot of furniture in it, a lot of things everywhere, right?
Yes.
So you say that Kelsey has a change in her demeanor, right?
Yes.
She starts to shake and get upset, shaking uncontrollably, you said, right?
Yes.
Then she lunges.
Yes.
She's on her knees.
She was, I believe, on her right knee.
You said that she pushed off her left leg lunge, right?
Yes.
And at the time, you were 3 feet away from her,
Yes.
maybe less.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So can we agree that's arm's length?
She was a little further away than ours.
Oh, really?
Arm's length if you reach over.
Yes.
And your testimony is that she lunges over and obtains a gun.
Yes.
Right. And she assumes a certain stance.
Can you elaborate?
Well,
Elaborate.
what stance did she assume?
She pointed a gun at my face.
See, this I fucked up because yesterday he was showing that shit. Talking about, can you elaborate? What the fuck you mean? You ain't no officer. You ain't been no officer this long. You don't know what a certain stance is. Ooh.
And yesterday, when you were being questioned, you assumed a two-handed stance to show that, didn't you?
That's correct.
And what do you call that kind of a stance?
I don't know.
Like a modified Weaver stance?
Yes.
So
He don't know. Then is it a modified Weaver stance? How do Brado know? Then he say, I don't know, then say, yeah. This, man, Judge, as you looking at this, Judge, don't disappoint us, Judge. Like, come on, Judge, don't disappoint us.
She assumes a modified Weaver stance. Can you stand up and show a modified Weaver stance? That's just what it's called.
Okay.
Can you demonstrate to us what a modified Weaver stance looks like?
Do you want me to stand up and join?
Do you want me to stand? He just said, could you demonstrate? Oh, man.
So are you asking him just in general?
Just show the stance in general first, yes, Judge. Thank you.
So she grabs it, comes up, pulls the trigger.
That's not, I don't think that's what he was asking you, but.
So just what's the modified Weaver stance? What is it?
Here.
And can you describe it? What are you doing when you do a modified Weaver stance?
Strong side. All right. So if I'm righty, this is my strong side. That's going to grab the pistol, and I use my support hand to support the weapon.
Are you ready?
I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
I am.
You can see.
Thanks.
And you're saying that Ms. Fitzsimmons had the gun in that kind of a stance?
Yes.
And how far was the gun away from your face?
It was right outside of arm's length.
So she's 3 feet away. She assumes the modified Weaver stance, so she's probably another foot or two towards you, right?
Yeah.
She stepped to the left.
Oh, now she stepped to the left. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now dip, now walking. What the fuck you mean she stepped to the left? Oh,
I don't
my.
know if she stepped towards me.
Well, your testimony was that she immediately lifted the gun to you and
Yes.
pulled the trigger,
I don't
tried to
know.
shoot you right in the face.
Yes.
So the gun didn't go off.
No.
And there she is with the gun there. The guns didn't go off, and you're within feet of her and the gun that didn't go off, right?
That's correct.
And you didn't just grab her, did you?
No, I was in complete shock. And then she started backpedaling immediately and trying to tap and rack.
Oh, wow.
Your testimony is
That
Kelsey
was-
goes from a wounded bird shaking uncontrollably to a female movie action hero, doesn't she?
Those aren't my words.
That's exactly what the fuck you said. Oh, boy. Brado is amazing. Oh, like an action hero. Man, and he talking about that's not my word. What is your words then?
That's your description of what happened, isn't it?
I didn't describe that either. in
So
those words.
she gets the gun. She tries to murder you in the face.
Yes.
5 minutes after she has you feed her baby.
Yes.
She pulls the trigger, nothing happens.
Yes. It went click.
She stands up, right?
She was already standing.
So as she's standing, she shoots you. She tries to shoot you in the face.
Yes. And then she started to backpedal.
So first she backpedals.
Oh.
Then she sidesteps. She tap racks. She tap racks again. Right? So in all this time.
Damn, boy, Kelsey a running back, ain't she? She a modern day Barry Sanders. If she was able to do all that and Cuz didn't have oh my, this lying piece of shit.
Longest tap rack in history, isn't it?
It's 4 seconds.
So she gets up. She
What?
she sidestep first or backpedal first?
Backpedals.
So she backpedals first.
And then
How many
sidestep.
steps?
I would say maybe 4 or 5, and then maybe another 3, 4, 5 to her left, which is
Wow. But this motherfucker is accurate, boy. He got them numbers accurately, boy. Oh my. You know them numbers, don't you?
Action. She tapping the magazine and then racking the gun while she's moving around.
Yes, she's a well-trained police officer.
Oh, well trained.
Laptop.
Who's a what? boy, Melanie went nuts when he said, who's a what? Oh, boy, the talk your shit.
So let's get the order straight. You said that she backpedals first
Yes, after she pulled the trigger.
and nothing happens.
Yes.
And then she taps the magazine
Yes.
and then racks the slide.
I believe her hand slipped off. That's when she went in, and I was giving her commands. Don't do it.
Hold on, he believed her hand. How the fuck do you know if her hand slipped off? The fuck? I believe her hand slipped off. Oh my! But you don't remember nothing else. You don't remember. You were shot, but you can remember her hand slipped off. This dirty motherfucker, boy.
And she re-racked and started to bring her right arm up.
And then she does it again, right?
Yes,
And you actually have no idea whether she successfully racked it the first time or successfully racked it the second time, correct?
that's correct.
You don't know what happened.
No, I don't.
And so it takes a few seconds to take 4 or 5 or whatever steps back towards the air conditioner, right?
From beginning to end, once she pulled the gun on me and pulled the trigger, and by the time I shot her, it was right around 4 seconds total,
Yeah.
not 3.5. It was very fast.
Exactly.
So she goes from shaking uncontrollably, sad about her situation, crying, to being pretty nimble.
She wasn't crying.
Oh, you remember she wasn't crying, no. She wasn't crying. Look at him. Arrogant bastard. Look at him. The arrogance. Look at his posture. Look at this demeanor. You arrogant bastard, boy.
She backpedals, you said, right?
That's correct.
Then she sidesteps
Yes.
to the air conditioner. And you had a look of panic.
Yeah, exactly, dog.
No.
You were flustered, weren't you?
No.
Well, you were in shock 5 minutes later, weren't you?
After the incident and my adrenaline dumped, yeah, I was in shock then.
So at the time, getting back to the incident, Kelsey's by the air conditioner. She's backpedaled, she sidestepped, she tapped, she racked, she tapped, she racked, and then you shoot her.
Yes.
And you shot 2 shots. Where are we on the rapid succession? Which one do you want to go with? Rapid succession, or you shot, gave commands, and shot?
I was giving commands and shooting at the same time.
Well, your prior testimony was that you shot, you pulled the trigger, gave commands, and you pulled the trigger again.
Man.
So was it that, or was it boom, boom, rapid succession?
It all happened in 4 seconds or less.
So
How the fuck did he 4 seconds or less? Boy, this guy right here is diabolical. Look at this arrogant bastard. Look at this posture.
a very well-trained SWAT officer. Yes,
Yes.
you're a firearms instructor.
No.
You're a patrol instructor, where you instruct
What's
other
that, patrol?
officers on the job, right?
Field training officer.
Field training officer.
Yes.
Thank you. And you've been doing this for 25 years.
No.
20 years.
Right around there, yes.
Okay. So you've been doing this for 20 years. And one of your thought processes was that you wanted to give your training and experience back to the North Andover PD where you started, right?
Yes, and come back where I started.
And
The
here,
fuck you just said?
your first shot, you missed her from about 7 feet away.
Oh,
I did. It was longer than 7 feet. It was at that point about 50.
longer than 7 feet away. How the fuck can the motherfucker be right there? You an officer of a tour. You telling me you can't hear the, what the fuck is you talking about, Colonel Sanders? Come on, dog. The fuck is you talking about? That was a dummy shot. It got to be a dummy shot. Man, you had that shit on your mind, fam. Man.
15 feet.
I would say.
Do you have any measurements on this?
No, but if you remove the bed and
If you remove the bed, bitch, we said that you got some measurements on it.
you were to walk diagonal from where I shot, it was probably around 15.
So the first shot you missed during you hit the air conditioner. Is that right?
I didn't know where it went.
Wow.
And, the fact is that we have only one spent projectile in this case, right?
I'm sorry?
We
Huh?
only have one spent projectile in this case, correct?
I don't know what state police collected.
Curious as to any of the paperwork or anything that happened in the case?
I believe they told me that there was one on the bed and one on the floor, I think.
You believe they told you. You don't remember?
I don't know where that one projectile comes
Oh,
from.
wow.
Did you know that there was one in the curtain next to the air conditioner?
No.
Have you looked at any photos from this at all?
With these judges in Massachusetts, the most crooked fucking police in the world, I have no idea. I don't know what to think about these motherfuckers no more.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Nope.
Yeah, first round?
Yes.
Just a photo.
Yes.
Yeah, this shit ain't good, Jay Corners. This dude right here, man. And then yesterday, and then Brady gonna talk about it today, it's the gun was under her leg. How the fuck if you shoot her, the gun fall right up under her leg?
I appreciate it.
Man, rest in peace to Chuck Norris. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I show you for the record, exhibit 49, sir. See that?
Yes, that's the entrance to her bedroom.
And is that a fair and accurate depiction of kind of stuff that was there at the time?
I didn't see any of that at the time because I was facing forward. That's a completely different angle.
Well, that's the area where
You say that she lunged to, right?
There, yes, that would have been my left. Yep.
Now, at some point, there was a safe there, wasn't there? A green safe.
I have no idea what was there.
Didn't you speak with
Yeah.
Officer Core at the scene?
Yes, I did.
And Officer Core, you said that you ordered him to do something. You remember that?
I did.
You ordered him to take the gun and get it out of there.
Secure it.
And what were you
That
doing?
makes sense, Donkey.
You ordered him to do that.
Rendering aid to Kelsey Fitzsimmons.
So you're over by the bed. He would have had to go in that area to get the firearm and secure it, right?
So I placed the firearm. You can't see the right side of the door frame. So if you were to walk into that bedroom and look right, there's some sort of I don't know, nightstand or something. I put the weapon right there.
I'll show you exhibit 7.
This motherfucker, man.
Is this the?
Oh, it's the white. Yes, that's it.
Is that where you put the firearm?
On top of that.
Now, let's just
So that's exhibit what?
75, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So,
This motherfucker, boy.
So Daly picks up the firearm, right?
Yes.
And the firearm was under Kelsey's leg, correct?
I don't know where it was. I was covering down. I didn't. I know he flipped her over and found the weapon. I don't remember.
Hold the fuck up. You just said you don't know where it was, but then he flipped her over, then he found the weapon. You stupid, ignorant piece of shit.
Strike that. So your testimony is that Kelsey's racking the gun, sidestepping, backpedaling, tap rack, and at some point she points the gun at you, right?
Her arm started to come up towards me.
Okay. So it's fair to say that she's back again, like we said earlier. She's starting to do this, right?
No Weaver stance.
Okay. So one hand.
It was
Is that the FBI crouch? What do you call that? Is it,
a one-handed.
no, it's not called the FBI crouch.
I've never heard that term.
You never heard that term. Wow.
So she starts to point the gun at you. So we agree then that the gun is out in front of her, right?
It was in the upward position. It was coming up towards me. When I fired my second round, I saw her kind of buckle and and she lowered her weapon, and I stopped shooting, and then she went to the ground.
You hit her in the chest. She goes flying back and lands on her back, right?
She didn't go flying back.
She didn't go flying back. You shot her with a fucking 9mm, and this little bitty ass woman didn't go flying back. What? And then people talk about no blood. Where's the blood? Where's the blood?
Correct.
She went down to the ground. I don't know which way she went. I think
You don't?
Well, you knew she was on her back, didn't you?
I don't remember. As far as
Oh
that
my
goes, that's what I remember.
God.
So the idea that she's got the gun out in front of her, she falls on her back. If the gun's underneath her, is this some sort of a magic gun?
I don't know where you're getting at.
Doesn't it make sense that if the gun is out here and she receives a force of a 9mm bullet, she her back this way? How does the gun get all the way behind her?
Talk that shit. If it's coming up, how the fuck do the gun get behind her? You stupid motherfucker. Y'all planted that shit under her.
And under her leg.
I have no idea. It's the way she fell.
So back to the notion of who touches the gun. Daly picks up the gun, right?
Yes.
Daly puts it on the
You
bed.
remember that, huh?
Correct.
Yes.
And you don't like that.
I don't. It's too close to her.
Well, she's sitting there with a gunshot wound to her chest with you.
It's too. He don't like that. It's too close to her. But ain't Daly a fucking lieutenant? No, bitch. You want, man, this is crazy, y'all. He don't, it's too close to her. She shot in her fucking chest, this little bitty ass woman, and you don't like that?
You there and Daly there. Isn't that fair to say?
Yes.
So you touch the gun, right?
I do.
And then you move it to the white bookshelf.
Yes.
And then Core arrives. And
Yes.
then you tell Core to grab the gun and secure it. Right?
I do.
And then Core has it. Does he take it into the hallway?
Maybe. I remember
Maybe.
focusing my attention on Kelsey.
Understandable. So you're focusing on Kelsey and you're giving her first aid.
Yes. Well, Lieutenant Daly was starting to work on her.
Is it fair to say that at first you still had your gun on her, but then you helped with the first aid?
Yes.
So that was your primary focus, was that once you felt that she was not a threat to you on your testimony, you started to assist with the first aid, right?
Yes.
And you and Daly are rendering first aid, and then Core comes, right?
Yes. Yes.
And you say, get that out of here, secure the gun.
Yep. Make it safe.
Okay, so it's fair to say that
Wow.
Core does that, but your attention is not on what he's doing, it's on rendering first aid, right?
That's correct.
Oh,
So you
wait.
don't have any knowledge or observation of what Core did with the firearm, right?
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, he said this with a straight fucking
At some point,
orange
are you
face.
aware that Core takes the green safe and the firearm out into the hallway?
I didn't see him.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, now.
Let me show you.
Oh, wait.
You recognize that?
Yes, I do.
So Exhibit 51 is the left side of the door frame where you say that Kelsey lunged, right?
That's correct.
Is that how it looked when she lunged over there?
I didn't see that when I was in the hallway.
Do you know anything about that shoebox with the orange lining?
I have no idea.
Huh?
Do you remember seeing that chest with the brown leather trim on it?
I thought it was an end table when I walked out of the room.
Oh, wait.
Do you think that the gun came from any of those areas there?
With how quick she grabbed it, I think it came from that box, but I don't know.
You don't know. But it's diabolical, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, this is diabolical. You don't know.
Stairway, right?
Yes.
It's pretty narrow.
Yes.
And you went up to the top and you were at that landing, right?
That's correct.
So you said that you were shocked that Kelsey was quickly grabbing the gun and putting it in your face,
Yeah, absolutely.
and you that she'd gotten the drop on you, right?
Yes,
And at that point, you feared for your life, you say, right?
absolutely.
And You panicked and you shot her.
No,
Well, you missed her from just a few feet away.
it's hard to shoot a moving target or anything moving.
Are you aware of the Post Commission?
Yes,
And you know that the Post Commission has issued regulations that are in the Code of Massachusetts regulations?
yes,
And you know that it's prohibited to use deadly force on a person who is exhibiting a danger only to themselves.
absolutely.
And you knew that on June 30th, 2025, didn't you?
I've known that since I graduated the police academy in 2006 or even before.
Right. And you went in there thinking that Kelsey was dangerous and had guns and you might get into it, right?
That's inaccurate.
And that's why you had your gloves on, isn't it?
No,
You were ready to get wet.
no,
I'm sorry, ready to get what?
Get wet, Your Honor. And that's when you had to adjust the narrative, isn't that true?
no,
So you're going to maintain that you got into a gunfight with somebody who was your colleague, right?
yes,
Who had just given you her baby to feed 5 minutes earlier
yes,
of her own volition.
yes,
She developed some sort of a homicidal animus towards you for what Justin Elaine just did to her, right?
I don't think it was unbeknownst to me. I didn't know Justin was in the house. I think I was standing in her way for her to get downstairs, and kill Justin.
I assume this is in hindsight.
Hindsight, yeah.
Please have one moment, please, Your Honor.
Take your time.
Did you have a taser?
I did.
Did you think maybe to use a taser when she pulled the trigger and the gun didn't go off?
No. You meet deadly force with deadly force.
She's 3 feet away from you?
Yes.
Could have just grabbed her, couldn't you?
No.
And if there was deadly force, you wouldn't have stopped at 2 shots, would you? You would
I
empty that magazine right into her.
I stopped when she stopped. And that's what I'm the threat, not emptying a mag.
What were some of the things that she asked you to bring downstairs?
I think there was a basket of books, and I believe some clothes. I think she put them in a car seat.
What did you say to her when she asked you to bring downstairs?
I said, we'll deal with that later, and I put them down.
What was her reaction?
She just kept packing stuff.
Oh yeah, but that's the best part. That's the best part. Brayder breaks his ass down.
So you said that you were, so you started your career in the North Andover Police Department, correct?
That's correct.
And you left for the Lawrence Police Department in what year?
2011.
And then you were on the SWAT team from 2019 to 2024, correct?
That's correct.
And that you left North Andover to get a faster pace, right? What do you mean by a faster pace?
Busier. Are you talking about when I left North Andover to go to Lawrence, or
Yes,
a busier atmosphere,
more action.
more calls for service,
Or what, I'm sorry?
calls for service.
Calls for service.
I wanted more experience.
And you were there for how long?
In Lawrence?
Yeah.
From 2011 to 2024.
2024, you go back to North Andover, correct?
Yes.
And you said that you wanted to bring your training and experience back to where it all started, right?
Yes.
Meaning you wanted to offer officers at North Andover the benefit of your training and experience, correct?
Correct.
You said that you only have 10 years left, getting older, a slower pace is what's needed, right?
Yes.
So is it fair to say that the stress of a busy urban department was getting to you?
No,
Well, you did tell Kelsey that you had PTSD, didn't you?
absolutely not.
Uh-oh.
So slower pace. You just
Uh-oh.
wanted to grace the department with your training and experience, correct?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Judge, I told counsel that I would ask for a sidebar before the next topic. Sure.
Uh-oh. And this one the fucking judge gonna allow them to have 3 questions right here. I think they're gonna send them out.
I want to direct this to the folks, the audience members. In case you weren't here yesterday, you should know there should be no recording, audio, video, photographs by anyone at all other than our couple of media representatives that have express permission. Okay, if you are caught doing so, you will be removed from this courtroom and the courthouse and told not to come back. Okay, do we understand each other? Thank you. We'll take a break.
All right.
What's that? Oh yeah. Let me.
Discuss what we were, or just raise what we were discussing at sidebar. So Mr. Brado came to sidebar, asked for permission to explore 3 areas on his cross of Officer Noonan. The Commonwealth reminded me that this topic or topics are addressed in a motion in limine that the Commonwealth filed prior to trial that I deferred ruling on, which is paper 62, Commonwealth's motion in limine to prohibit questioning regarding current duty status. Mr. Brado, let me just start by paraphrasing what I think the 3 areas are, and then you can tell me. You wish to explore 3 areas on cross with Officer Newman on the grounds that the areas could show or do show that he was offered promises, inducements, or rewards for his testimony, right? That's the theory. The first being, generally speaking, that he was not drug tested after the shooting. Is that what you're saying?
That's right, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
It was a town policy. It's a town policy that after there's a serious incident, that the town would drug test the officers involved.
Okay, so number 2, and I may not have these in the order that you raised them. Number 2 was that essentially you allege Officer Noonan missed a shift sometime after the shooting. It was
Details and uniform as a policeman.
Okay.
All around on critical incident leave because he can't work.
all right. So generally speaking, we did address some of this pre-trial in there was a rule section promotion, right? Officer News, IAD files from Lawrence and the other piece, which I believe Officer Noonan agreed, which is really unprecedented in my view, agreed to provide a waiver for him to get those. So, Radel, so you get the files that you were seeking, IAD files?
Yes.
Okay. And let's go through each. The first point about the alleged that these areas or these questions, strike that, that there's no view of the evidence that could show that any of these three things would be promises, inducements, or rewards under our rules, because whatever the North Andover Police Department did, they did as a product of their own administrative duties, and has nothing to do with the prosecution team, and there were no promises made in exchange for his testimony. So I'm sure that Ms. Moriarty could articulate that much better than I did, but let me try to cut to the chase. I agree with the Commonwealth, as I said before at the Rule 17 hearing, and I want to hear you folks that they could more, but it's at least I'd say and Officer Noonan are trying to curry favor with one another in lieu of their testimony, in lieu of his testimony here. Okay, let's just say arguably for a moment. But let's just go back now, for saying that, for alleging that he wasn't drug tested and that there's some policy, or does the Commonwealth concede?
Officer Noonan provided written testimony and a recorded interview to the Commonwealth days and then in August. And all of these incidents happened well subsequent to that.
I understand.
And there's no claim that Officer Noonan has substantially changed his testimony from what he stated in grand jury or what he told the police on July 3rd. So again, there's no plausible showing of consideration in exchange for his testimony that is probably consistent since July 3rd.
What do you say to that?
Remarkably consistent. Okay, I think that's the issue right here.
No, it is, because the Commonwealth raises a good point. So even on my theory, and I'll just give me a moment. Even on my theory that arguably,
I think that's me, y'all.
Again, not the Essex DA's office.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's me breaking up. I think it's me. My bad. I don't know. I apologize. I'm trying to fix as best I can.
Prosecution team under Rule 14. But let's say the police department and Officer Noonan are trying to curry favor with one another.
Oh, Emma, you a lawyer? Emma Rose, I didn't know you was a lawyer. Salute to you. Oh, you got this. You're going to win this, Emma.
Ms. Moriarty does make a valid point that there still needs to be some showing that he's changed his story.
Sure. I know that's a familiar topic that we all use in this area. Oh, they didn't change their testimony. That's not this. And here's why. This is a reward. It's after the fact. They're giving him rewards for his cooperation to keep him happy. So he does well. So he's economically enriched. So he's treated nicely. And
hey, what type of work you do, Donkey?
I forgot. Being rewarded for his continued cooperation. It's not the typical one that we often deal with.
No, but let me just push back on that. So he's cooperative, but does his testimony? But he gave.
Basically, the judge gonna let him answer 3 questions.
He gave a recorded.
I retired. Okay.
Thank you, Officer Noonan. Mr. Brady, you may continue your cross-examination.
Thank you.
Basically, he's gonna let them get 3 questions, and he gonna tell Brady, don't whoop-de-whoop, just ask your each question. Y'all gonna see the judge get them.
Sir, I want to ask you some questions about some of the treatment you've gotten by the North Andover Police Department since this incident.
Sure.
Okay. Now, After this incident, immediately after this incident, you were not drug tested by the town or the police department, correct?
No.
And you're aware that's a policy of the town?
That I don't know.
You don't know the town policy?
As far as the drug testing, no.
Now, you also,
Oh, for sure, Donkey. We could definitely do that. Definitely. I wish you would have seen the panel the other day. It was full of beautiful women. Yeah, we could definitely do that.
are on critical incident leave right now, or words to that effect, right?
Yes.
And that means that you're not able to perform the duties of a police officer for the time being, so you get put on leave, right?
Yes.
And yet at the same time, you're being permitted to work as a police officer on paid details. Isn't that true?
Yes, that was our union.
So it's a yes or no question.
Yes.
And that is an accommodation that was made via a side, may I inquire, or?
We've already gone past one question.
Yeah, sustained. Next question.
That is something that is not ordinarily permitted, is it?
Sustained. No, you've gotten your answer. Okay, Mr. Cradle, next question.
All right. Now you also.
You know what's more important about this part right here, y'all, when Melanie was breaking it down? He got special treatment. He was supposed to be on administrative leave, but they still had him doing some other shit. Now, if the judge ain't looking at this shit, man, and I think that's why the judge let Bradle bring this in, because the judge told Bradle, usually with jurors, we wouldn't let this in. But this motherfucker was working when he was on administrative leave, special privileges, getting ass bitch.
Were absent without leave from a shift recently, correct?
Back in January, yep.
And with respect to that, there was a reprimand letter issued to you, correct?
That's correct.
And at first, that wasn't going to issue, was it?
Let me just hear the question. What I was really expecting was one long leading question each, but that's all right. You're breaking it up. Let me just hear the question. Officer Noonan, please don't answer it until I hear it. Go ahead.
The question, Judge, is that reprimand letter that appeared in your file was originally not going to issue against you, was it?
All right. That's the question?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to live with the answer?
Yes.
All right. Yes or no?
I have no idea. I was just
You
told
don't
in one
know.
day to sign it.
Okay.
So I have no idea if it was or it was not.
All right. So.
Okay, that's all I have then, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
In that area, you're not done with Cross? Right? I'm assuming that you're.
In that area, right,
All
in
thank
terms of rewards, Judge, yes, that's all I
Thank
have. Now, I want to circle back on a couple of things. You gave a recorded statement to the state police on July 3rd, correct?
Yes.
And we talked back and forth about your belief or your express intent to section her, and you said that wasn't the case, right?
Can you ask that again?
No.
Yeah,
You said that
kinda
there was
confused.
discussion about sectioning her.
The
but that
section
wasn't
again.
your thought process, or you didn't know about it or whatever, right?
When we discussed it, behind the school, it was brought up that she may not take this well. She may have to get sectioned.
Oh, really?
She was sectioned prior. So
So here you're saying that it was a speculative possibility. Is that fair to say?
it could have been a possibility depending on how she took the restraining order.
Huh?
Judge, if I may, I'd like to play a recording from the state police interview from July 3rd.
For impeachment purposes?
Yes.
All right. Any objection? Okay, sure.
Another
We should
object.
probably, we need to mark it for ID at least, unless you're seeking to admit it, but let's take it.
I'm just playing I'd be playing a prior and consistent statement, Judge. For
So.
Oh, how you find me on X? It's at,
Mechanism.
let me, hold on, let me look
Is
at
it
my
on a
X.
Sun drive or something that can you mark?
Okay.
If you're not able to do so today, tomorrow morning, just.
I got you,
please,
Donkey.
send
Hold
in the
up.
recording that's being played and we'll mark it.
Certainly.
Okay.
Say had just taken out a restraining order, and we were there to serve it, confiscate her firearms, and then we were going to section her.
So that's what you said on July 3rd, that we were going to section her.
Hello, beautiful
At
Jordan.
the time, you had it in your head that she was someone who
Yes.
needed to be sectioned, right?
If that's what I said in the statement, then yes.
In other words, somebody who was mentally ill and a danger to themselves or others, right?
Yes.
And that never panned out, right?
No, it didn't,
Because she was shot in the chest and went to the hospital for 53 days, right?
because she tried to kill me.
Nah, bro, you somebody. We all somebody. Follow me, Dunk. I'll follow you back, fam.
Now, I asked you earlier about whether or not you talked to Ms. Fitzsimmons about PTSD type symptoms. You recall that?
No, I don't.
You recall me asking?
Oh, you asked me, yes.
And isn't it true that you went on a call with her in August of 2024? That was a extremely difficult call involving a murder-suicide where the murder was of a baby.
Yes, it was
And you and Kelsey went to that call, right?
with other officers. Yes.
And you had shared some texting after that, right?
Yes, I was being a senior officer trying to help out a rookie go through a traumatic event.
And your phone number, I don't want to give out the phone number, but it's fair to say that you had Kelsey had your phone number.
Yes, I think we were all in a group text.
And it's a 978. Just leave it there.
That's correct.
Okay. And so in that text, you said to Kelsey, relating to your past career,
Nail in the coffin.
I spiraled down a rabbit hole, a very dark place.
Ooh.
It happened years later in my career.
I spiraled down a rabbit hole in a very dark place. Boy, this was the nail in the coffin for me. For Bradle. This was the nail in the coffin for me. For Bradle. Watch him work.
We can speak in person about that. I have a guy I've been going to for years, like 10. And when I feel like I'm off, I call him, and all I have to say is,
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's me. Right?
I don't recall that, but if that came from my number, then I had that conversation with her. I don't remember that at all.
He don't remember.
I apologize. I do this on the cell phone. It's just,
Wow, you misremembering that as police. Here's another one. DJ Khaled voice. Here's another one. Another misremembering police. Let me go check, donkey. Oh, Mr. Oh, that was your name on her. Boy, you see how I'm silly as shit. That was your name on her, Mr. Nobody.
I'm going to show you some of these two screenshots, First of all, that's a contact.
Oh, man. That's so funny.
This is the text I want to show you.
Which one? This one right here.
And you can scroll up and down if you want, but this is the black part.
Pretty Kooky, what's up, beautiful?
Right? You can get some context.
Wait, I'm in blue.
Kelsey's
Oh, Kelsey's in
in
blue.
black, yeah.
Look at him. Oh, he shook.
Can I just make an observation? So the
Get him,
witness-
Timmy.
The witness about this particular text, about essentially that perhaps he had therapy and needed a tune-up, et cetera.
Yes.
He said his answer was it basically is not contesting the
Yes.
authenticity of that. So what are we doing?
Well, it's tricky, Judge, from where I sit, it's tricky that when the witness says, well, if that's what it says, so I feel like I need to establish that's what it says, that's all.
Okay.
And so-
Fair enough.
And I think I can leave it there. Officer, is that what it says? What I
Yes,
suggested?
it does.
And so we agree that you communicated that?
Yes.
And we can agree that that's pretty personal stuff
Mhm.
to share with somebody that you say that you didn't know very well, isn't it?
Again, senior officer. She's going through a lot. I was just trying to be there for her. And that was one horrific call.
And we agree that that's something that can create very profound bonding between officers when you have a common tragedy that you have to deal with.
Yes, but you move on. You go back to work.
Oh, really?
I want to go back to the bedroom where Kelsey's on the floor and you stop holding the gun on her. You assist Lieutenant Daly with first aid.
Yes.
Okay. And you were asked by the ADA, what did she say when she was on the floor? Recall that?
I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah.
Well, God, remember, that's what he said.
Maybe.
And see if this refreshes. You said that it hurt. You said, keep breathing. You have a baby to live for.
Yes.
Right. And that was your testimony about what she
I
said.
missed you,
right?
donkey.
Yes. And that was the truth.
Yes.
And that was the whole truth.
Yes.
Now, when you were interviewed by Attorney Bennett of the
Oh,
CSC
wow.
investigation,
Yes.
you painted quite a different picture, didn't you?
No.
You had something to add that made you look good, didn't you?
No.
You said to Attorney Bennett, if I could have one moment, Judge, I just want to get this exactly right.
Boy, man, Tim Bradle fundamentally breaking this motherfucker down. Look at this orange face. Look at it get orange and on you orange peel face motherfucker. Look at it. Big eyes. Blink, motherfucker, blink. Blink. Boy, Tim Bradle, man. And like I said, I can't wait.
Page 11, the 80-something page report, 90 page report.
When I can't wait to see, like, I hope they dismiss the ghost shit. But to see him and Mark go with them other, oh my God, I don't want to see it. I hope it get dismissed.
She was saying it hurt. I told her to just keep breathing. Do you recall that?
Sure.
You have a son, you want to be here for your kid. Does that ring a bell? I'm sorry, you have a son, you want to be here for your kid.
Okay.
Said that to Mr. Bennett?
If it's there, yes.
Then you added something quite memorable that you didn't say here in court. Isn't that correct?
You tell me what's in it. I don't know.
You said that she reached up, she grabbed my hand, I held her hand, consoled her, and then I asked her why, and she stopped talking and just literally looked right through me, death stare. That's what you said.
Yes, if it's there, that's what I said.
And you didn't say that here in court today, did you?
I didn't remember. I totally forgot about that.
You forgot about something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing further.
I'm sorry, no more, you're done?
Yes.
Okay, redirect.
So I'm going to show you the previous remark exhibit number 57. Is that a better picture of that
Yes.
area that you put on?
Yes.
That officer portrait?
Yes.
You also stated just during cross-examination that you knew Ms. Fitzsimmons had been sectioned before, correct?
That's correct.
And did you know that before the call?
I did.
Okay. And did that factor into how you were assessing the situation in the house?
Yes.
Did that factor into the team, you, Houston, and Daly, about the fact that you were never going to take your eyes off her?
That's correct.
Okay. Counsel had asked you about the first time you making a statement about what happened was July 3rd, correct?
Yes.
Did you tell anybody what happened before that?
Before
I didn't
July?
hear that.
Oh, sure. I'll say it again. Counsel had asked you whether you had the first time you made a statement about what happened in the room was July 3rd, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did you tell Officer Core what happened?
I did.
Did you tell Lieutenant Daly what happened?
I did.
Did you tell Officer Houston what happened?
I did.
What did you say?
I said you tried to shoot me.
Thank you. Nothing.
Objection, Judge, that's hearsay, and I have motion to strike.
Okay, it's overruled. Do you have recross?
No, Your Honor.
I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not, Mr. Rayl, I'm not, I did not allow that last statement in for the truth, just for a state of mind.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right, and to rehabilitate as well. All right, no further questions for Officer Newman?
So that was pretty good, right? And let me see. What was that? But look, that was pretty good, but that's all I want to show on her. Let me remove that. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't wait to see when Kelsey get on there, because that's gonna be extremely important. Extremely. All right. Another thing with him, he said he was calling, he had to call these people, tell Kelsey this, and he been doing it, and they give him a fix. The people, so he going through some shit. Man, Bradle was excellent. So yeah, man, I'm finna I'll hop back on Melanie Little. Listen to her commentary. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Love y'all. See y'all soon. Man, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm on that bullshit again.
Let me tell y'all a little story about me. In the boxing world, my name is Mr. IOTBA. The acronyms for IOTBA is
Hold up. Boys got thoughts. Hold up. Mr. Undeniable. Hold up. Mr. These boys can't
You a
touch
daisy
me.
if you do. Bet I ain't got shit to prove. Boo does gold tooth, little Bruce, smile sharp enough to choose. Bang, bang, right through your cool. Walking like a rumor with a pulse. Lip curl sweeter than your cold. My eyes say try me and you freeze like salt. Got your huggle. You wanted that smoke, I'm the whole damn stack. Got your huggle. Step up, I'll clear the room. You're a daisy if you do. You're a daisy if you do.
R-U-L.
All laces in my hand, better back. Tongue sharp like a tag, hit a click, clack. You wanted that heat, now it's time to meet the sun. No shade, just black. Walk slow, silver in my lap. Halo crooked heart attack, say a piece, talk that trash. I turn every word to glass. Cut deep. Got your
Oh shit, it should go down to that. I'm touching down from that 2, 1, 4, and I'm on that bullshit again. I'm on that bullshit today, right? Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I was scrolling up my articles, and what do I see? So y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I must address the bullshit. R-U-L. Truth.